update. Sunday night, July 21st, 2013, going into Monday morning, July 22nd, 2013. The Red Sox. The Red Sox pull out a hard-fought victory in the end after a tough loss yesterday to the New York Yankees at Fenway Park. The Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees square off in the final game of a three-game weekend series at Fenway Park on a Sunday night at Fenway Park for the Red Sox and the Yankees, and things didn't go so good for the Red Sox. In the top of the first inning, as with Robinson Cano batting, Ichiro Suzuki steals second base, and Brett Gardner scores an Ichiro Suzuki to third, and thrown there by catcher Jared Saltalamacchia. And then Vernon Wells singles on a sharp ground ball to a left fielder. Johnny Gomes, Ichiro Suzuki scores, and Robinson Cano to second, and it was 2-0 Yankees through one inning. And then an inning later, in the top of the second inning, Robinson Cano singles on a ground ball as the center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury in the top of the second inning, and Chris Stewart scores. Ichiro Suzuki to third, and was 3-0 Yankees through two. But then enough. Bottom of the third inning, Dustin Pedroia singles on a ground ball to left fielder Vernon Wells, and Jacoby Ellsbury scores, and it was 3-1. The Yankees lead the Red Sox. And then the Red Sox would take the lead in the bottom of the third inning on a Mike Napoli homer on a fly ball to left fielder's 12th season, with Napoli scoring with Pedroia and Ortiz, and was 4-3 Red Sox through three innings. And then in the bottom of the fourth inning, Shane Victorino singles on a ground ball to left fielder Vernon Wells, and Stephen Drew scores, and Jose Iglesias scores, and Jacoby Ellsbury to second. It was 6-3 the Red Sox through four innings. And then one inning later, in the bottom of the fifth inning, Johnny Gomes homers on a fly ball to left field at his 8th of the season. In the bottom of the fifth inning, it was 7-3 the Red Sox lead the Yankees through five. But the Yankees keep fighting back and clawing their way back in the top of the sixth inning on a Brett Gardner single on a line drive to right fielder Shane Victorino, and Eduardo Nunez scores, and Chris Stewart to second. And then Robinson Cano singles on a line drive to left fielder Johnny Gomes,
allowing superheated exhaust,
and Chris Stewart scores, and Brett Gardner to third, and Ichiro Suzuki to second, as the Red Sox lead is trimmed to 7-5. And then in the top of the seventh inning, Chris Stewart singles on a bunt ground ball to third baseman Jose Iglesias, and Vernon Wells scores. Eduardo Nunez to third, and Chris Stewart to second, and thrown there by third baseman Jose Iglesias. And then Luis Cruz grounds out, shortstop Stephen Drew to first baseman Mike Napoli, and Eduardo Nunez scores, and Chris Stewart to third, and the game was tied at 7-7 apiece. And from the bottom of the 7th inning to the bottom of the 11th inning, the Red Sox and Yankees would duke it out with stellar pitching and stellar defense by both clubs, and it would stay that way until the bottom of the 11th inning. That's when Mike Napoli sent the Red Sox faithful to bed happily ever after, as he hits a fly ball to center field as his 13th of the season, as the Boston Red Sox win a hard-fought nail-biting 8-7 victory over the New York Yankees at Fenway Park this morning here, as the Red Sox improved to 60-39 in the season here, as
pass through the gap in the rig and begin to heat the butane tank.
They lead
after just
the Rays in the AL East.
Flame melts a hole in the gas tank
to 1.5 games.
Just how quickly a fuel tank can turn into a fire.
And later on this morning, speaking of the Rays, here come the Rays, as the Boston Red Sox and Tampa Bay Rays will square up in a 4-game showdown at Fenway Park here.
Advanced machines ever built, developed
and for the Red Sox,
finest engineers. But the disaster marks a turning point.
Brendan Workman, man for the Red Sox wall.
There is a gradual realization.
Matt Bourne, man for the Rays. Okay, let's take a look at our other scores by the Major Leagues. It was Tampa Bay 4, Toronto 3.
Challenger.
It was New York Mets flanking the Philadelphia Phillies 5-0. It was Pittsburgh nipping Cincinnati 3-2. Los Angeles Dodgers 9, Washington Nationals 2. Was Chicago White Sox 3, Atlanta Braves 1. It was Cleveland 7, Minnesota 1. Detroit 4, Kansas City 1. It was Milwaukee blanking Miami in 13 innings. 1-0. It was Seattle 12, Houston 5. It was St. Louis 3, San Diego 2. It was Oakland blanking Los Angeles Angels 6-0. Arizona 3, San Francisco 1. Colorado 4, Chicago Cubs 3. At Baltimore 4, Texas 2. There, Red Sox in the clutch again here.